like the idea of a ripple effect, right? If you drop one pebble into a pond, it has one ripple. If you drop a stone, it has a much bigger ripple. But if you have 12 dropping, then all of a sudden, like, the complexity and the overall effect of what's happening is totally magnified.
It was Michael Morey that brought everyone together, and I guess he saw an opportunity to allow all of these small companies to have a voice.
When I first took over Tapestry, I had heard of Against the Grain, but I had no idea that there was so many other companies in the city. And so I had this simple idea to say, come over for wine.
He called a number of companies and said, hey, come over and let's have a potluck and just meet.
The most interesting thing was nobody had heard of all of the companies.
Because I think everyone had heard of a few, but not the full. And when you saw them sitting around a table and everyone sort of presenting their mandate and what they're all about, it was shocking and really exciting.
We agreed on a name, which was at that time Indie Opera Potluck, because we were like, we don't know each other well enough to actually agree on anything serious, so let's call it something totally casual.
It's too funny. I can tell me you amuse me.
I think one of the things we realized right off the bat was that it's really cool to have a group of indie companies doing what they do together, because it's crazy that Toronto can have this many doing this.
It's just there's so much talent and there's so many cool things happening.
There's something for everyone within Indie Opera TO, and I think there's an audience for every Indie TO company.
Indie Opera has kind of found a way to create that same kind of big experience, but just at this really intimate level.
I think it's melding of the minds so that we can all learn from each other, and I think building an ecosystem in Toronto is really important, and that's what Indie Opera TO is trying to do.
And only as a unit can we really make any sort of change.
Rather than just being these isolated islands all over the city producing opera.
By working together, we're not competing for the same portion of the pie, but rather we're working to make the pie bigger.
These artists are also really open to helping each other out, and I think that's sort of what is allowing this scene to do so well.
I think that's the thing that unites all the groups, is that everyone just feels so deeply about it, and there's this sense of camaraderie that comes from being in the trenches together for a unified purpose.
This kind of opera appeals to a whole new kind of audience.
The independent opera movement really is trying to push the boundaries and explore.
This is kind of the next step. Taking it from the tiny things to creating a big organization that can do more.
Are those thine eyes that shine?
And can do cooler and bigger projects and can expand their reach and really, build audience in a really, really fun way.
And here, and here, and here alone.
I think that in Toronto right now there is this explosion of positive creative energy, and there's just something about the people that just really supports this creative output right now.
Absolutely. I have nothing to add. That was perfect and beautiful.